Day 3 of our coast to coast was extremely challenging, so our legs were killing us when we woke up. It seemed to us that the only barrier between us and smooth, flat sailing was the trail's tallest peak, Kidsby Pike. But between navigation troubles, trying not to get blown away, and some rough footing, that climb may have been the easiest part of the day.
It is day 4 of our coast-to-coast walk across England. Today we are going from Patterdale to Shap. We're estimating 16 miles. We left a little bit after 9, maybe 9:10 this morning, and we're making our way out of Patterdale. Big uphill early part of the day today and a steep descent. Then after that we hope for gentle ups and downs. We got a late start because we went ahead for the English breakfast this morning at our B&B, and it was delicious and worth it.
And our legs are sore.
Yes. So over there, that's Old's Water. Old's Water, which I think at some point was Old Water. And over here, that's another lake. We've climbed about 300 feet. You can see what just a few hundred feet gives such a different perspective. That's how far we've walked in 20 minutes. We've walked up here. Sadly, that was only 3/4 of a mile. And we have 16 miles. At the start of today, we're kind of in a little crowd of people. Some of whom were staying at the same place we were. But they are apparently fast starters. We may meet back up with them later today. I imagine we will. These are our first closest sheep of the day. We've already gone 1.5 miles. So the first part of the trail today was pretty steep for a while. We're about halfway up the climb at about 1,600 feet. We have looks like a fairly extended flattish part so our thighs can recover. Today, which is day 4, from Patterdale to Shap, for a lot of people this will be day 5. We kind of combined what some people will do on 3 and 4. This is the day we're going to reach the highest point on the coast to coast. But we didn't start from as low as we've started other days. We started from about 200 meters, and we're going up to close to 900. That's about 600 feet to 2,600 or 2,700. We're halfway up already after just 1.5 miles. So this day starts out with a bang. As usual, beautiful views. After you've been walking in the lake country for a couple of days, you get so spoiled by the views. It's easy to forget to stop and look around, specifically to look behind you. We've tried as much as we can to take little breaks just so we can look around, because some of the parts you just can't really take that many pictures while you're walking. You have to look at your feet. This part's easy trek, but overall, through the first 3 days and a little, the trail is extremely rocky and you have to look where you're stepping. We've gone 2.5 miles. These are our first sheep friends of the day, our first path sheep. Hey guys. We have another 1,000 feet or so to climb. So at some point it's coming for us. But we've already done a little over 1,000. So we can no longer see Patterdale. So we are around 2,400 feet right now. So this is the highest we've been on the coast to coast. The highest we will be as well. Well, I think we're going to go a little higher, but other than that, it's the highest we're going to be. The wind up here is pretty brutal. That spot up there, we think is Kitsby Pike. Yeah, which is the highest point on the coast to coast. We're at the highest point on the coast to coast. It's windy up here. We had to take our hats off because we were going to lose them. And I don't know when we'll find a place where we can buy a new hat for a couple of days at least. So we're just holding. It is literally hold on to your hats. So that was the peak up there. You can see our views are great. We just came off that one over there that was almost as tall. So we're starting the descent, which we expect to be steep. We've gone about 6 1/3 miles. Incredible spot for a picnic. I think we're about to start a steep descent down to the lake. We've gone down about 800 feet so far. And now we're going to go down another 900 to the lake. You can see people up top on that descent. It is a booger to here. I don't think it's going to be as bad. Especially we got another little steep stretch and then it looks better all the way to the lake. We've stopped here for our second lunch picnic. So, the walk along the side of the lake has not been as relaxing as we thought it would be. It's on a very painful rock surface. And so far it has been 0 flat, either very up or very down. We're at the top of a very up right now, which did bring up a good view for a picnic. So the lake is right there. You can't just have an enjoyable moment with it though, because look at our footing. Kind of have to watch where you're going. Today is our last day in the Lake District. Then we're on our way towards our next national park, and we'll have a little time tomorrow when we're not in one. So we're going to savor our last day here this afternoon, and later today we'll arrive in Shap, Abbey, which I absolutely can't wait to see, even though obviously it's in ruins. We have gone 9.5 miles so far today. I believe that's gate number 60. We're almost 12 miles into the stage. Here. Oh, beautiful bridge. At this point, we're just kind of walking through people's farms and climbing over their gates. This part from the end of the reservoir to, we haven't gotten to Shap Abbey yet, is extremely confusing where to go. We think we are on the coast to coast path, but it's just like climbing over a ton of people's gates and walking through the middle of their fields. Like right now we see a path, but before there was basically no path. You just walk through their fields. It's very strange. So that is what we're doing now. This is clearly the path, so no worries now, but a little while ago. We had no idea where we should go. Yeah. Stampede. Look at that little bitty one. So a noisy truck went by, and the sheep all took off. They did not. Look how many there are here. The sheep did not appreciate the noisy truck. Yeah. Oh, chill. Yeah, and mine. So that was both fun. Yeah. We're just walking through this field. We sit down for a break because we haven't had a break in a long time.
5 minutes later.
It wasn't even 5 minutes. They came straight over.
Quick, yeah.
2 horses come out and would like our food. And I don't mind sharing my food, but we were having potato chips, and
Those aren't good for you.
right, that's not very nutritious for a horse. We don't really know if they're allowed to have that or not, and we don't want to be the reason they get sick. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
But we got to pet some horses.
yeah.
Well, one horse. The other one was a little more give me the food, not really into me.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
But now we didn't get to have our snacks, so
Right.
yeah. Oh well.
There's another spot up there. I'll look on.
There's a chance that may be Shap Abbey.
We're hoping it is.
Yeah, we're hoping it is because that's what our feet are telling us to hope. So this is probably obvious. This is not Shap Abbey. Watch your back to it.
Perfect practice coming again.
Watercolors. There's Shap Abbey over there. We see it. Of course, they're fast. They chase sheep. Are the ruins of Shap Abbey. I believe it's from the 12th century. Of course, it was destroyed in the 16th century by Henry VIII's forces. Looks like it's not a big abbey. And it's not as destroyed as it could be, but it looks like half of that tower could fall down anytime. Big crack down the middle. Up in front of us, we see the town of Shap. This is Shap. So we're no longer in the Lakes District National Park. There is our hotel. Hi.
Hi, you alright?
Today, we enjoyed beautiful lake views, lots of friendly sheep, and the satisfaction of climbing the tallest mountain on the coast to coast. Unfortunately, the day's rocky footing left my mom's feet pretty beat up. The Greyhound Hotel was a perfect place for us to rest up for the next day. The food, hospitality, and character were all outstanding. With her feet in the state they were in, my mom was forced to consider whether she would even be able to walk the next stage without risking infection and a lot of pain. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.